This is for the Maroons in the Blue Mountains of Jamaica. This is for all my Native American Moors of Turtle Island just minding their business in Canada until all this colonization bullshit. Ronnie! My bad, Auntie.
Chill, this is phenomenal.
The baddest independent creative summit is back. Atlanta, Georgia, get ready. February 1st and 2nd, the cookout is coming your way. You do not want to miss an opportunity to create with some of the greatest minds in the game. Link is in the description. Let's go.
Everybody, and we're gonna start off with DJ Akademiks because you know, he was doing a show. He was talking about the first time I seen him talking about a girl that was at his crib, was his girlfriend, and he caught on surveillance tape his homies hitting it.
Yeah.
A day or two after that, I guess that female came out and accused Akademiks of the R word. I'm gonna play the video and then we'll talk about it.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Now this female came out, man, and she said the R kit was done.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this one, man?
All right, so first off, I don't know whether to applaud her or to go, what are you doing? Because no one even knew who she was until she made herself public.
Exactly.
She made herself public, right?
Yeah.
We heard the story. One of his girls took him for $500K. I don't know if that was the same one that took like the same situation, but he was in there telling a lot, right? Just exposing everything that goes on in his life with women, and none of it's good. And in this situation, he catches on surveillance that his girl was getting F'd by his two dudes. Mm-hmm. And now she's saying this. I'm kind of caught in between, and this is where I'm going to wait and see, right? Because if you said a kit was done and you got evidence of that, and that's some pretty substantial evidence. When we talk about evidence, that's a pretty substantial piece right there. We'll wait and see what goes with that.
Right.
When it comes to Akademiks, right, whether this is true or not, what it looks like is the money, the fame, not being real. You got some unloyal, non-real people around you in your circle.
Yep.
And they're people you can't trust. You can't trust the women. They're only out for your money. The dudes, I don't know if they rode with you since you were at the bottom wearing dusty shoes and wearing Akademiks clothing and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're starting to, I don't want to see the fall of him, but you're kind of starting to see the bad side of all this shit. He clearly still looks, and I'm not going to speculate, but looks like intoxication is still going on and drinking and things are going on. And obviously drinking affected him. You passed out to the point where your dude started busting down your girl and allegedly assaulted him, and then you got involved. So
right.
I'm going to wait and see when it comes to them serious allegations. I'm not going to call her a liar. I do think it's crazy that, and maybe she just got so caught up in emotion that she put herself out there, but no one knew who this woman was prior to that. And if you wanted to kind of keep your identity private, you messed that up. But whether or not she's telling the truth, remains to be seen, and we will definitely be seeing. And if it does, in fact, it's true, man.
Here's how I look at it like this. First and foremost, like you said, like I don't know why the chick came out, because he told the story or whatever. It ain't like he was like a, actress or somebody known that you had to clear your name. Nobody knew who the hell you were.
Nobody knew.
But now the whole rape kit thing. Another way I look at it is like, if they knew each other for 2 years and they was having sex, how could you actually prove a rape kit, right? As far as with DJ Akademiks. Now, the other guys, he also mentioned one thing. He said it was caught on surveillance camera.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this surveillance camera is going to pretty much show a lot of stuff, and it's probably going to be taken by the police, or if she really went through, what she said, now I'm pretty sure it's an investigation now because it's public.
Yeah.
But that camera's going to show a lot.
Yep.
That's going to pretty much either clear him or put a lot of things in jeopardy. And along with the camera and video, you have the audio.
Yep.
Most of them have audio, so that's going to clear up a lot too. Whether she's a thought, whether she was sleeping around with his homies. She never really made it clear whether all of them Like, did all of them do it? She said, I woke up, you was on top of me,
You
too.
were, yeah.
Right. And it's like, she said 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's kind of, sketchy, but y'all was supposedly dealing with each other, too. So how far does that kit actually really go? If 2 a day or, y'all was having frequent sex.
It would have to be more than semen is what you're saying. You would have to show some type of assault. And can they show that?
It's a lot to it because, like, could they show? I mean, you can get some shit having some rough sex too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
very
like,
convoluted.
it's one of those things where you kind of gotta let it. I mean, like you say, get more information. I haven't heard him speak more about it. Probably smart, not to. But I just don't see him talking about that, coming out and saying that his homies did it, and the next day her saying the R word. Like, I think that's something he would just want to keep under the rug if that was the case.
If that was the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know if alcohol may have played a part in that too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like you said, that camera is going to be the X factor because if you got one thing on camera, you should have it all on camera.
Yeah.
And if the cameras happen to fall off during a time, then that kind of shows the points a little bit of a sign of guilt. But they shouldn't have been. They should have been on. So that camera will tell it all.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so man, that's when I seen it, when I first seen the video, I was just something in me was skeptical.
When you seen what video? With her?
Yeah, with her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was like I guess a few days ago now, but I was just kind of skeptical. Like, this is not something you want to jump out the window on.
Right.
And talk about right now. You know what I mean? So to give it a few days and, think about it, because something about it wasn't right. Like, I'm not saying that she's lying, but something just don't seem right about it. That's all I'm gonna say now. It just don't seem right.
It don't. And you just got to protect your circle and protect the people you got around you, man. You get to this certain of fame and you just, men, women, you cannot trust certain situations.
That's another good point you talk about, though. You talk about the circle,
man,
that he's keeping.
It's bad, bro.
And there's another downside as well, is I know he's a younger guy, so he might not have settled down yet. It's just settling down with one female. You know what I mean? And if you're going to deal with people, know who you're dealing with, right? Because this wouldn't happen to certain people. But you got the wrong dudes around you. If they did do that, they slime balls. Because none of your real homies shouldn't be thinking about nothing like that.
Exactly.
Unless you was for the streets and y'all was like the understanding coming in, like, all right, it's whatever. I mean, everybody been in situations like that.
Yeah.
Where you met a chick or whatever, your friend had one, you had one, they had one. Y'all was just doing y'all thing. Y'all might not ever talk again.
Right.
Or y'all might just keep in touch just for that. That's the agreement, though. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a better circle. You don't want to have these people around you, and it looks like you do, for the money, for the fame, because you did the academics. You want to take from guys that's a little bit older than you, get that real tight circle. You know what I mean? To whereas that loyalty and trust is thick. Like, ain't nothing going to cut through it. Yeah. Not even your money. Yeah. But you shouldn't have had your money out anyway.
That's ridiculous.
That's some kid shit.
Yep.
Put that shit up in a safe somewhere. You can't let these bitches know you got money like that. I mean, obviously you're a public figure, but when they can see it, touch it, feel it, they're gonna steal it, nigga.
Yeah,
Boy, you should know that.
Boy,
Put that shit in the bank account somewhere.
A lot. But like, it just shows to the level of, and no disrespect, how much of a sucker he is too.
Ooh.
I gotta show my money. I gotta have these people
counting
around
your money every night.
I gotta do all this just to kind of show my worth. When Akademiks, the brand, is no question. You've established something strong, and no matter what anybody could say, all the people that criticize or talk bad about you, they all follow you. They all watch every single one of your videos.
Yep.
They got you those deals you got. They got you to where you are, so they can say whatever they want. They respect you in this business to where you would have to do that. But it kind of goes to the mindset of this isn't everything in life. Yeah, you may not have the money or the fame, but you got a circle around you that loves you and treats you like a god. That sometimes holds more weight than having it all. Because with all that money and all that fame, all he wants is people to sit around him and treat him like he's worth. And the only reason they're around him is because of that green. And then even behind his back with that green, they take it from him. They'll take his women. They'll take this. They don't respect him as a man. They don't respect him as a human. Is it really worth it, bro?
Right.
I don't know. And I don't think he cares. He might just be at a point in his life where this is where he wants to do. Because you talk about keeping a circle around you. Me and you have established this from the root.
Right.
This is a root, and we've established this. Maybe he don't have root. Maybe there is nobody.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. It runs deep, man.
Yeah, and there was a lot of rumors also about him losing the Spotify deal.
Yeah.
And he kind of clears it up. I'll play a little clip of that, him clearing up why he lost his deal.
Yeah.
as well.
This chick really think that on some stupid shit. Oh, I'm gonna tell people I got the letter from Spotify saying we're ending their dealings with you, bro. I signed a 2-year with a 1 option with Spotify. It wasn't making sense for our business on how we were going along. I stopped providing the necessary episodes. They were paying up to a certain point, and then at a certain point, my lawyer and my agent got notice from them that they're saying, yo, you either got to produce mad more episodes or we're going to terminate. They terminated. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what bitch really thinks she can hold some shit against me. I gladly said, hey, and you notice I ain't slander Spotify at all. Bro, I can't do like 4 episodes a week with some... Nah, I ain't about to do that shit. We got into mad conversations about quantity versus quality. Like, my lawyer is telling me, just put out anything. Just sit there and talk. Nah, I ain't about to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not no broke-ass, bitch-ass nigga. I'm sorry. I told him, I said, y'all got to renegotiate the shit, elongate the term, that it could be some shit that I could do. I'm not about to sit here and put out any type of content, my nigga. Okay. That didn't happen. We completed the years they had to pay me for, 2 years. They said, hey, listen, we would have extended for another year, but we're not. You probably already knew that, but we're telling you why. You didn't provide, or you weren't providing us enough episodes. Okay. Okay, my nigga, the fuck, I don't care.
What do you say to that? 'Cause that's a little, man.
What do you say to that? I want to hear
You know what, man? I'm just kind of like, don't cut off your nose to spite your face, man. I mean, that's the type of deal with as much content as you used to do, and as much content you have the potential to do. He could have easily satisfied that deal. Now, I'm not sure the exact terms, but how much did they ask you to put out? Maybe 1-2 episodes a week, possibly.
He said 4, but even that.
4 a week?
Even that.
That's like an hour on that. Come on, dog. We did it every day,
That's
damn
what I'm
near.
saying. 4.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not in this situation, but I know if it was us, and no, they gave us $10 million in 2 years, or whatever he got, because there's been a lot of different rumors. I'm trying to keep that marriage going.
Going 7 days a week if we had to.
Hell yeah. Like, come on, this is what we do.
You feel me?
Like, you crazy? Like, if somebody gonna pay us this type of money to do this, oh yeah. We coming up with stuff. Exactly. And we taking that money we get, you know what I mean, to make sure we can get the adequate people here to fill up those episodes. And we just do 10 interviews a week.
Yep.
And that could be more than 4 episodes easy. We could have done that easily. Man. And he could get damn near anybody he wants in the industry to make up those episodes, interviews, and shit like that. So I don't want to say, again, I don't know enough to call that dude lazy because he did a lot. But that's what comes to mind. Like, are you just being lazy? This is Spotify, dog. You ain't no broke ass nigga. Okay, fine. But look, we trying to get to the 100 millions and the billions. There ain't no limit to where you could go.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you got to keep grinding. But that's just us.
And you one case away from getting that all taken away from you. Have you not seen people with far more money lose it way easier?
Yeah.
It won't happen. When I look at 4 episodes a week, it almost looks like he felt like he's already made it. He's already established because he put himself there. And he's above now doing 4 episodes a week, the very thing that got him to where he is.
Right.
And 4 or 5 episodes a week could possibly get him to even higher spot in the game in the echelon and take him to other heights. But you could tell that now he's good.
Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like.
He has the woman, he has the money, he has the house, he can buy pretty much whatever he thinks he wants. You know what I'm saying? No real long-term longevity. I don't know if he has a family. I don't know if he aspires to have one, to really plant a seed to grow this shit forever. But that's what it feels like. Because 4 episodes a week, when you can do, man, I could be in Texas, you can be in fucking
we getting them Miami, done, bro.
And we could throw these computers on, get this done.
We could do that in a day for real.
You feel me?
We could do 4 interviews in a day. We done 3.
Oh, and they're asking for 4 a week. It's not a lot. That's not a lot.
Not
when we do this. And I understand the freedom, and look, we understand all that. But you got a contract signed where it's pretty sweet, and them terms aren't as bad as you may make them sound. 4 episodes a week is not bad, man. So,
is there any? I'm trying to think of any scenario that maybe we're not looking at. Like maybe 4 episodes a week. Maybe they want them to be 3 hours. I don't know. Like, is there a scenario in here that maybe we're not just looking at? I can't imagine that.
For 10 million, 4 episodes a week. I don't give a fuck how long it is.
Getting
bro.
it. I'm 3 hours. Okay, let's go. We're going to 3-hour interview. I mean, we're going to put something together.
Exactly. And I got the resources to do it. Even if we don't want to talk necessarily that day, we can bring somebody in here to fill that space. We can ask them questions and have enough skill and mindset to strategically lay out a 3-hour conversation.
Word.
4 days a week. 3 hours a
10
day.
mil, dog.
Come on,
go.
man.
And then like we money hungry or nothing like that. We made plenty of money.
But now you got to go get it, though.
You got to go get it.
You got to go get it, man. You got to go get it.
You got to go. And then it's like, all right, 10, that's 10. All right, let's re-up on 30 the next.
Right.
We're going 30 the next. Then we're going 120 the next.
Right.
Come on, dog. 4 a week. An episode is like, I think, what, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half, you would say. Maybe 2 hours an episode.
Man. I care more about that than the whole...